I mentioned it, the field of 68 All-America teams are out. And just curious here to see if there's any discrepancy, any error that was made by the team here. Zach Edey of Purdue made the first team. Tyler Kolek from Marquette. Trace Jackson Davis, Indiana. Brandon Miller, Alabama. And Jalen Wilson from Kansas. Just, Terrence, I'll start with you. Is this right? Did they get it right? Is someone deserving that didn't make the list? I know it's hard to pick 5. How did the field of 68 do here?
Guys, I'll be honest. I was a fan of all the picks. The only one I could throw in there is maybe you go with Azuolas Tubelis over somebody. And when I say somebody, it's a tough one to pick. I feel like you have to have a guard there. And in my mind, I feel like Tyler Kolek, I voted him first team. To me, it was a no-brainer. He's a Big East Player of the Year. He is the #1 point guard and #1 guard on a team that's one of the best offensive teams in all of college basketball. He's the catalyst. Cam Jones, Memphis boy. Shout out my man Martin.
Yeah.
Like this guy's a bucket, but he doesn't get his buckets without Tyler Kolek. And he's one of the assist leaders in the country for the best offense in the country. And what Shaka Smart has put together there all revolves around what Tyler's able to do with the basketball. So to have somebody that good at the point guard spot that you can trust to make all those decisions. And guys, this was a Marquette team that was picked 9th in the preseason out of 11 teams. Tyler Kolek led him by himself. Not by himself. He had other players, but you get what I'm saying here. This is a very good player, and he's just an excellent decision maker. He improved his shooting. He did everything you needed him to do in order to earn all of this.
Yeah. For me, I like the list, and this is nothing against Kolek, but I remove him. I put Drew Timme on there, and then I look at Brandon Miller. I remove Brandon Miller, and I put Marcus Noel on there. And the reason I do that is, one, I think Kansas State's a better team than Marquette. And also, I think Marcus Noel is playing at a high clip, and he's made Kansas State relevant. And I think they can possibly go on a run. I think they're an issue. Him and Keontae Johnson, I think they can really get it going. And I like Drew Timme. I think he's been consistently one of the best big men in college, and I like what he does for Gonzaga, and I love watching him play.
Interesting. Yeah. I was a little shocked because as much as we talked about Drew Timme, coming back one last ride, as dominant as he is. And last I checked, they were just steamrolling. If that game hasn't gone final, they were steamrolling St. Mary's in the WCC final tonight. I was a little surprised, just generally from a college basketball national perspective, that he has not gotten as much love as he did a year ago, but that's the way it goes.
Hey guys, just a reminder, our sponsor for today's episode is Run Your Pool. They are hosting the Field of 68 Bracket Challenge. This year, they are giving away $1,500 in free prizes. It's all an incentive for you to get on there and find out just how good their platform is. I've been using them for my bracket pools for years. I've used them for Super Bowl squares. I use them for everything that I need to use them for. The biggest survivor pool that I'm in for both NFL and NCAA tournament is by Run Your Pool. So go check them out. The link's below. Tap in.